Good day everyone, Alice here from Safi Financial Network. In this video specifically, I'm gonna talk about Apple stock. As you know, Apple just announced their earnings for the last quarter of 2022, and it was, to be honest, anyway, if you want to slice it and dice it, it was very ugly earning. So if I just want to run you through a couple of numbers, for example, EPS, which is earning per share, is $1.88. They just announced versus $1.94 estimated, which missed the earning. Obviously, revenue, it was like 117.15 billion versus 121.10 billion. Which missed the revenue as well. And also the most important one, I think everyone just keep an eye on this, just because Apple have like a different products, but revenue for iPhone, which is one of the most important product for Apple that creating money and revenue for Apple, is 65.8 billion versus 68.3. So revenue was okay for the iPhone, just slightly beat the expectation. Missed the expectation, and this one was very important, just because everyone just keep an eye on this, and everyone saw that okay, Apple just missed the earning, missed the revenue, and missed the total revenue, and missed the revenue for iPhone. So this is gonna be into trouble. This stock is in trouble, and based on the guidance that they announced the third quarter of 2022, we expected this one, but not this ugly. Okay, so that was just the fundamental matter of the point, but here's the monthly chart for Apple. And where are we at with Apple? So as you see, Apple just after 2020 crash, or COVID crash, it just went up parabolically. Like before that, it was very okay. Just wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, and wave up. And everyone just said, okay, market is in bubble, just because this is very unusual. COVID crash happened, saved the market. But look what happened after that. Just parabolic move to the upside. Like this is kind of like a vertical move to the upside. And if you want to just calculate the gain Apple got through this 10 years or even 15 years, it's kind of like a triple or four times in just the two years, from 2020 to 2022, which is substantial, by the way. So if you see a correction is coming with this stock, it's not unusual at all. So I'm gonna give you my fair value or fundamental analysis value for the Apple, and the price that I think Apple is gonna worth it. I'm gonna just announce it in my channel, and probably in the description below I will give you more accurate number. But here is the technical standpoint. Apple, this is monthly chart. And I just want to show you something pretty interesting. If you look at this price action after the choppy, sloppy going up, this is the last surge to the upside. And Apple just finished up the phase wave of the correction, and second wave is in process. And what do I mean by process? Like this is the first wave, and Apple just went up, and here's this choppy, sloppy coming down, and this is the second consecutive month in a row, but we are at the 2nd February, so it's not going to be a big deal. So I'm going to show you something pretty neat. So if you just take this one, so from the top, and if you just copy the same scale, you will see Apple just finished up kind of based on the symmetry. But I would say this is not the end of the correction. This stock can go down, and I think this is 150 is going to be just before closing bell or at the closing bell, just because after market they announced earning, Apple just went down to $5. And right now, if I'm not mistaken, I just refresh my the other one. So it's right now it's sitting at $145 and 43 cents, which is $5, almost $5 down. And I think tomorrow market will open with a gap down. But based on this, I'm expecting prices coming back down just because even in the last previous severe correction with Apple, it took like a couple of months or multi-months correction. Apple went down all the way, kind of like a mimicking to SMA 50 in the monthly chart, and then get ready for another leg up. But in this case, you see Apple just above, kind of like above like a 20 $25 dollar above SMA 50, which is kind of like usual for this parabolic move. But I'm expecting Apple is coming down to finish the corrective move to this area. And also based on the price action, if you see, this is the last consolidation before last leg up. Apple didn't touch this area. So this demand area is very, very important. And also based on the price action, I'm just looking for 106 to 115. That's going to be very, very great opportunity for buy as Apple. I don't have like Apple stock because it was so expensive to me. Not the price. Price is dollar 15, but a share stock based on the earning and based on everything, it is expensive. I'm just looking forward to invest in this when it's getting to the valuable price. And value for me is 106 to 115. So I'm gonna just buy or deploy my money, kind of like a substantial amount here in this area. I'm not looking for something crazy going down, but who knows? Probably something happen for the market in the future. I'm not expecting a crash this year. Not at all. 2023 is going to be bullish year. If you haven't watched my forecast, please watch my forecast here. I just put a link there. So you will see the forecast for 2023. But I'm expecting correction is coming to complete. And when you see something like this, if Apple goes to $100 and even sub $100, that's going to be very, very good opportunity for Apple. So I'm going to stretch this one to this shadow, but the higher part is going to be here. So this is my box. So it's going to be based on the monthly chart, 102 to 113 or 112. So this $10 is going to be next buying level for me, and I think it's going to happen. Just Apple is coming down to test this level, and don't even disappoint because price is up there. Even if you go with Fibonacci, let's play with Fibonacci level. So here is the beginning of the price. Even if you go all the way up there, so you see 38% Fibonacci level from down low, like historic low, to the historic high here. So it's going to be 113, which is going to be monthly Fibonacci level. Very, very important for the correction. Even we didn't get to 38% Fibonacci level. We just went to 23%, which is not a big deal for me. And also this one is coming along with this demand area and also coming along with SMA 50 on the monthly chart. And even if you want to just go with another Fibonacci level. So here is another one, which is a substantial bottom before this leg up. And as you see here, 38% touched, but 50% Fibonacci is going to be middle of this box, which is 109, right? So, and also even if you want to just take the bottom of the COVID crash, which is kind of like a substantial for everyone, 50% is going to be 117 and 61.8%, which is great level for lots of people. And this bottom of the COVID crash is kind of like a substantial bottom for everyone. It's coming along with 102. So that's why this box would be very, very important. So again, based on the higher time frame, 102 to 115 or 113, I should say, that's going to be a very, very great area for buying the Apple. So take this and mark it in your chart, and even you can place your order there. If it gets there, that's going to be amazing buying opportunity for Apple. All right, so let's move on to weekly chart. Okay, here's the weekly chart, and I just want to show you something interesting. So here's the low. Here's the low. If you just stretch this trend line, it's coming all the way up to here, which is middle of this wide range bar candle, and this wide range bar candle initiates the last rally all the way up to the upside. And right now, as I said, weekly chart just show me very interesting point. This is a SMA 50, and market just touched it today, and probably we will get back like a gap down, as I said. So right now, Apple is sitting at a 145.43 and just to finish the day after hours, that finished the day 146. Yes, 146, 3% down. So it's kind of like a coming tomorrow will be open here, and if it goes down, I'll probably break out this trend line, and that would be great buying opportunity if it comes along with this SMA 200 in the weekly basis, and also this wide range bar, which is 112 to 119. This is based on the weekly. However, for our level, which is 105, and this is the gap, by the way. So this gap is 105. So this gap, this test, and I believe, yeah, right there. So 106. So let's say 106. I'm gonna just mark it with yellow and just bold it in my chart. Let's make it bolder right there. So that's going to be great buying area for Apple. I would say this is the level that I'm looking for, this sloppy choppy, and I think this rally is corrective rally, something like this. And lots of people are just a buyer just because we are broken this trend line, but I believe still this one is coming back down to test this area. So watch out for these levels. Again, we're going day by day, week by week, and please see my weekly and daily analysis, which I'm providing every day, so you can just see Apple. If Apple goes down to this area, one of this area, that's going to be great buying opportunity, especially 106 to 112. That's going to be great area for Apple. But I'm not sure for SMA 200 in weekly chart if it's going to stop there. So you can just place your order and gradually average down in this area. If you want to just invest in this stock, so that's going to be great buying opportunity. It's coming probably in months of February and March. So moving on to the daily chart. So this is a daily chart, and you see market just gapped up, fantastically going up, but this is kind of like an exhaustion gap. And Apple, you see, this is RSI for the first time after this COVID, for the top, for the first time after August top, we got into overbought condition. And when we get to the overbought condition in RSI, especially when we are at kind of like a bearish trend line or lower low, we are just seeing series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, even with this substantial rally. So there is nothing wrong if you see something like this. Prices are stretching down, stretching up, V-shaped recovery. But again, it is in bearish channel or bearish trend line, which is pretty normal. If you see something like this, so you shouldn't be surprised. But the next move is coming very sharply to the downside. And I believe, again, so these levels, let me just bring the box here. So even I can stretch this box here. So that's the first one, 112 to 119, based on the daily chart. But here's the second box, which is coming to 100 to 105 again. That's going to be great buying opportunity. Apple, just wait for next days to see if this one is coming down, roll over. Probably we will see kind of like a stop or hiccup around this area, but I'm pretty like confident that we are going to see another lower low, at least to here, at least minimum. But based on the monthly and weekly chart, still I'm just looking for more downside. Okay, so please subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, please smash the like button, and see you on the chart. Bye bye.